Welcome back, baby faces. Vic the Villain out here, back at it again. Now let's see who's making their way to the ring.
Mr. Yeah. Follow the buzzer.
Elite Steve.
Pretty chubby flaco, soy gordito.
Old school.
Joe.
JP Savage, the people savage.
Yeah. We are back, baby faces.
He's here. Without beer.
Roll call.
Well, Hell in a Cell is this weekend.
We are so excited. So are we in the purgatory in this?
But
that ass,
felt
it
like
does.
purgatory this past week, man.
Terrible.
Hell in a Cell is this weekend, and we're gonna set y'all up for it. We also gonna talk some NXT, some AM Classic. We got that fixed for you this week, guys. And gentlemen, let's give it to them. Will we start with some news or
Yeah, the
Rock's
Rock's
daughter?
There's always news.
Elite Steve, enlighten us.
Rock's daughter is training. We got a pebble.
What's her name? Simone.
Simone
Johnson.
Are we gonna smell what
Cara
she cooking?
fea.
You just made the list.
Listen, it's dope. It's pretty dope that she's actually starting so early. You know, the pedigree she has behind her in the family. I think it might be a great move, man. This could be a moment.
It could be. Well, anyways.
We got on CM Punk.
But yeah, moving on to CM Punk.
Yo, is he gonna die in the octagon? Is this what's gonna happen?
I mean, he just wants to win.
AJ Lee already has enough mental issues, man. We don't need to add CM Punk's demise.
I think he's calling it quits. So I think he wants to focus on acting.
Nah.
Well, he didn't.
He's got all these other projects he's working on now, guys.
They are a secret.
But he may not get his. He said it the other day. He might not have his next fight in UFC, but he doesn't care where he goes. He just wants to keep fighting.
I think Gilbert will put on.
Damn.
You know who's having a real big fight right now? Cody Rhodes and Tonga on Twitter.
Yeah,
killing it.
Very entertaining.
What the hell is that?
Hey, Brandy Rose got in there. Exactly. That was a back and forth. That was personal.
You were kind of like, I don't know where this is going.
Fale slapped the shit out of Cody.
Yeah,
on Twitter.
He was like, let me fall back.
Yep, basically deleted his tweet. Like
Yo, but not for nothing. Tonga talking mad shit about Brandy's looks though.
Yeah,
you know,
look. Let's just go
he said
here.
He's a married man.
Let's just go here. Why is she jumping in her man's business?
That's true.
Cause she a ride or die bitch. That's why.
That's right.
She handled
it like a pro, and so did Cody Rhodes.
And this whole work is fantastic.
This opens up Bullet Club to like bring in some chick that's gonna face Brandy Rhodes. That's instant heat. That's instant storyline.
Absolutely.
Now Brandy Rhodes is the next like Bullet Club, like
Scarlet Bordeaux.
Oh, that'd be fire. I don't know if she fits though.
I don't care if she fits. She fits my TV. Like,
Sir.
And she could go in the ring.
She go better than Brandy.
And I just want to take a move. That's it.
She's a better wrestler than Brandy.
That
so.
Canadian
I
destroyer.
can second that.
I think that might work.
You think so?
But you know, maybe somebody some Samoan heritage.
Why?
Oh,
why?
I don't know. Just to fit the Fire Squad.
Simone Johnson.
That makes sense. Who? Tamina Snuka?
Hell no.
Leah DeTapa?
I don't even know who that
Barbarian's daughter.
Oh.
She was in TNA.
Hey, I immediately fucking. It's a kid equation.
Well, it's a time for new beginnings.
At least they're all biracial like the NBA.
And we'll talk about the beginnings of Raw. Should we talk about the beginnings of Raw?
I think we should.
I feel like I have to wear a condom when I watch Raw now.
Oh my god! I don't know why you said that.
Well, let's start with Raw and Braun has named his little entourage. He calls it the Braun. Well, he said pack. He called it my pack. So he's out in the ring with them.
I like that. Yo, did anybody feel it was a little excessive to have Kevin Owens out there?
Why?
Part of that?
Oh, for the one of the wrestlers around the ring.
Yeah. I mean, he just got off a feud with Braun. Does he need to be in that?
Does he need to be on Raw?
You're absolutely right.
He don't really fit in there.
Now that I think about it,
not necessarily.
Yeah, we talked about that last week. Actually, like, why is he coming out and helping Braun? You're absolutely right.
Yeah,
makes no sense.
And honestly, even
they're consistently inconsistent.
They're consistently. What is logic?
Facts.
What is logic from?
Isn't that a rapper?
Facts, my guy.
It's as inconsistent as Triple H's beard.
So Shield handles people with
they
axe
came out
handles.
and with axe handles.
Yeah, they forgot the weapon they were
Well, they
using.
are PG, right? They had the axes in them, but on their way out, Gorilla Vince was stopping them. Nope. Sorry. PG.
With the amount of money the WWE, why don't they get realistic looking officers? Why are these Party City motherfuckers?
Moving on.
Point.
Nikki versus Ruby Riott.
Fuck me.
Oh my god.
Can we skip this?
There's one thing we have to point out.
That they're trash.
She is running for
mayor,
People's Choice Awards, and she vowed to go streaking if she doesn't win. Don't nobody want to see her streaking because the last time she made that same promise, she lost. So it's apparent we don't want to see you streaking.
I mean,
I'm trying to see it.
I just don't want her to wrestle.
You know who else is trying to see
You know
it?
what I'm saying?
You know who
Like,
else is trying to see it?
John Cena.
That's right. Why you take my line, mother?
Honestly, I had no
AOP
idea you were going
squads.
there with it, but whatever.
AOP
He's
squad.
cutting throats today.
Ah man. So Ruby Riott.
Yeah, they Nikki got over.
Of course,
AOP.
man. Oh,
Liv
came
Morgan
out
is going to
next.
be the star of that group.
She will be, yo. I like Sarah Logan though.
Yeah, Sarah Logan's pretty dope.
She's
Jersey.
she's
Well,
coming up.
effectively, isn't Ruby Riott like their Gangrel?
Essentially,
We said right.
I think we said this right in the boot.
I was thinking like it kind of gives you that feel if she can't keep up. So we'll hopefully that don't happen. The AOP squashed somebody else, but this time, if you missed last week, you got that minus the Drake Maverick on the mic. It does nothing.
So he
It's
took
doing
off
nothing.
the vest, and he didn't speak on the mic. And now they're just going by AOP.
dog.
It's not even off this opinion.
Six-man stable.
God.
6-man stable.
I still think Drake Maverick, the pairing with AOP, I like the pairing. Drake Maverick can talk his ass off.
But he hasn't been doing that yet.
No, but he will. He's gonna get the mic.
I'd rather see him fight.
Drake Maverick will do anything in his power. And we talked about
Yeah,
this.
we were talking about this a little earlier. He's gonna do anything he can to get this group over because
It seems
it's
that
his
way.
first shot.
He's in charge of his own character.
Exactly.
When Vince hands you a role, you play that role. On Instagram, somebody put up, I think it was Heel Marks, right? They were putting up videos, if
Shout
I'm
out
not
to Heel
mistaken,
Marks, man.
right? And they put up this video of Chris Jericho talking about like this interaction that he had with Vince McMahon. I forget exactly what the time frame is, but he was supposed to come out and like he gave Vince a list of like ideas. He's like, "Yo, I should do this, I should do that," like dope shit.
It was his
And
first
Vince
shot
was
in the
like-
garden.
Yeah, it was at the Garden, and he was like, all right, I'll take a look." And then he went into the back, and then Jericho was walking through the back, and he saw his list in the garbage. Yeah, yo, but that's who Vince is, right? And then like the rest of the story goes that he went out into the Garden, and he did what Vince asked him to do, which was like do heel shit, like just like crack on the crowd and shit. So he came out, and he's like, "Boo, Madison Square Garden," and then his mic kept cutting out. So like the crowd didn't know what he's saying, and then they started laughing or whatever. And then when he went, he got pissed and he threw the mic into the crowd.
Oh, that was for story time.
Yeah, story
Story
time.
time.
Yeah. So he threw the mic into the crowd, and when he went in the back, Vince was like, "What the hell was that?" He's like, "Oh, I saw Stone Cold throw it in the crowd once, so I did the same shit." He's like, "Stone Cold could do that. You can't."
For the next 4 minutes, absolutely nothing happened. Apparently, Triple H came out and spoke something.
What's going on with his beard?
B
man?
Team had a rematch thereafter, and
Fuck 'em.
I appreciate JoJo.
That's
And
about all I appreciate.
I also do
So does Bray
appreciate.
Wyatt.
I also do appreciate the fact that they gave these guys a match. This time around, the B Team actually had a decent match with.
Yeah, it wasn't a squash match
with
for sure.
Ziggler and McIntyre, and yeah, it was entertaining for me. They obviously they didn't go over, but they put up a hell of a fight, and it was entertaining. Seth and Ambrose show up at the end, attack Ziggler and McIntyre. Now we have drama, and because of the whole things that were said about them, like getting rid of the titles if they were to interfere, blah blah blah. They have a whole backstage covering it.
But wasn't it announced that they now have a match in Hell in a Cell?
Well, I think that was afterwards.
But the thing is, the Shield didn't come out. It was just Ambrose and Rollins.
Exactly.
You know, the
Definitely say that.
Intercontinental Champion Seth
Aha.
Rollins and the newly returned Dean Ambrose. That wasn't the Shield. They were wearing their own shirts. That wasn't the Shield.
Aha.
You all know how we hate
Loopholes.
like squashes, right?
I hate them.
Are you gonna squash what I just said?
No, definitely not.
Oh,
But
okay.
Owens will. Kevin Owens will definitely squash that shit.
Yo, but
And
it
he
was
squashed Breeze.
but it was
with
nice to
class.
see Breeze.
you
It was
know?
nice to see Breeze on his own.
It's nice to see Breeze in
You
general.
think they'll give him?
He was on a live show this weekend too versus
He's always on the live show.
That's
no,
all.
no,
he's never
NXT, he
on-
was on an NXT show though.
Yeah. So was Luke Harper.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes,
Luke Harper.
Luke Harper as well.
Can't-
He went
Ricochet.
after against Ricochet for the
Shout out,
championship.
yo!
Ricochet,
Why
yeah.
isn't this an event, guys? Why don't
Word.
they put out something
In the past, they used to have
because-
Cesaro fought on
because-
NXT programming before.
Look, I'm gonna go and make my point. I think they should have an NXT alumni pay-per-view where they have the
Yes.
old alumni
Versus
of
the new.
NXT versus the new guys.
I saw that.
All right, so real quick.
once a year.
Ciampa versus who in the main event?
Kevin Owens.
My dick.
Damn.
Ciampa?
Seth
Nah,
Rollins.
give Seth Rollins.
Nah.
Come
Finn-
on. What's that card look like though?
That card is
Daniel Bryan with Gargano,
Oh, that's definitely gonna happen.
right?
But Daniel Bryan was NXT, wasn't
Finn
No,
Balor
no.
versus
I
Velveteen
actually meant for the
Dream.
Ciampa part. The Ciampa part for sure.
he? We don't count
The
the
game
before
show.
years.
Ah, I guess not.
We don't count the before years.
I don't know. Rollins and Ciampa would be dope though.
Brock versus
Finn-
Lars Sullivan.
But you know what was whack as balls? Gable and fucking
Rude?
Bobby Roode doing
Are
nothing.
they setting up a
I'm
quick?
just waiting. I'm waiting for the
split?
heel turn.
Yeah.
I mean, I almost saw it in the middle of the match because
Right.
when
Look,
Gable
because you know what
tagged
happened?
in Rude,
Nah, you those doors.
What's really messed
That was
up?
that.
What's really messed up about this is we're waiting for the heel turn and we're like, oh, Bobby's gonna turn heel. Watch it be fucking Gable because WWE logic doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense.
Right.
Yo, but
Word.
where's
That's true.
Jason Jordan though?
Yo, Jason
He's
Jordan's
got
gonna
neck problems.
interfere.
He's a
and
producer
He's gonna
now.
help
Yeah.
Gable become a heel, and they're gonna run the tag team division.
Shit'll be dope.
Ronda Rousey
Man.
and Natty team
the
up
only
against
heels
Mickey
Jason
James
Jordan
and
has
Bliss.
is behind their feet.
What was that? What was that?
The only heels
don't make
Jason
him
Jordan
repeat
has
that.
is behind their feet.
Yeah, and I don't encourage that.
Don't
shit.
encourage that kind of behavior.
Ronda's green here, guys, but she's definitely progressing, bro. She does little things, like hold the little tag team rope
Hey,
and initiate communication with the referee. Like,
Performance center.
how about this? I don't care how she progresses because why does she have the championship? She was just talking
It's
about when
too
she
early.
first came in. I don't want any special treatment. And then they special treated
I
her.
mean,
for the
she's.
championship.
listen.
I think she's been doing her dues though.
I
Nah.
think
nah, she didn't pay
I
the
mean,
dues yet. No,
you can't
she's-
blame her for the
she's on the
position
live show.
She's still
She's
learning.
been on
though.
every live show though.
That's true.
To me,
every
you can't.
live
To
show.
me,
Not
you
Brock
cannot.
Lesnar.
You can just because
But
take away
she-
the name. Take away the name. You
Yeah.
cannot hold that strap and be green. You cannot hold the
Nah,
world
you can.
heavyweight
Yeah.
championship and be green. You can't.
I think you can.
We
Nah,
can't
but
take,
you
you
know
can't
what
take
they-
away the name
That's
because
disrespectful.
the name is the reason why she has a strap.
There was potential for really good writing there without the strap.
Right.
Yeah.
She could have done the whole Natty angle. This whole
Yeah.
angle she's got. Right
Charlotte
now, she could have
Rousey
done
at
without-
WrestleMania.
I would have
made more
understood.
sense.
I would have
For her
understood
first-
WrestleMania.
Her
Exactly.
first
Yeah.
title strap.
Yeah.
That would have made more sense.
And have her lose that match too. Fuck it.
Kane didn't win every championship all the
But
time.
he didn't need it.
His
But that's my
character did
point.
not need that.
But let them work on their characters. Why they got to be going after the strap in the first week on the roster?
Let them work on their characters that if they're allowed that ability.
You make the most of what
Everybody.
you're given.
Speaking of
Everybody gets that opportunity.
Speaking of that, JP Savage, you think Elias is allowed that opportunity?
So Elias,
He's
it's happening, guys.
he needs to ditch the guitar.
It's happening.
What?
It's happening,
He's,
folks.
he's finally getting in the ring.
No,
No.
he's starting to get whacked,
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
not his fault. It's
definitely
not his fault. Yo, he goes out there.
When
he
you
does
do the
everything
same
he can.
thing every day, every week, every month, it's gonna be every year in a few
It's,
minutes.
it's stale, like potato
Yeah.
chips.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah.
Stale
And here's
McFoley
the thing.
interrupted it.
Here's
this
the
week.
thing. I
Yeah.
love Elias's gimmick, and it would be nice if it's like The Rock. Every once in a while, he puts on a rock concert.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Once
It's
Like
in a while.
he talks about how not everybody's worthy of this concert. Why are you coming out again? If nobody's worthy of it, why are you coming out again?
What I'm more upset about is lack of accountability. I mean, he's booking shows and canceling them. You know,
Yeah,
he had to take over Brooklyn.
You trying to be his manager
You
Sounds
know
like
what?
it.
I think that's better suited for you.
for me.
You are a true fan. I am denouncing him.
Well, they gave him a match this week against Finn Balor. They heard us. Vince
All right.
listens and Vince delivers. He
Yeah.
gave us Balor versus
Thanks,
Elias,
Papa
which was a pretty dope match.
Hold on. But Mick Foley,
Right,
Yeah,
right,
man.
right? Mick Foley. What the fuck? Listen. That was a really good way of trying to make us care about.
Oh my God.
he had his soul
Let's-
glow in and everything. and
That
looked
was
good.
cute, Mick. That was cute.
And I'm gonna go back to hell, like
You know-
blah blah blah
you know what
blah.
that just
I fucking got PTSD from following up.
Yo.
You just made the list. Yo, but
20 years.
that was a way so that people could get tricked into watching this match.
But,
But aside from that, the whole Mick Foley segment and the whole Shawn Michaels and the whole Triple H and the whole Undertaker segment,
God.
Vince, what the fuck are you doing?
He lives in the Attitude Era.
Because no, and that's fine
too.
That's fine.
Yo, but come on, though.
No, and that's fine.
Is that
but
what
these guys didn't have scripted promos, and they still cut pretty damn good promos. Why can't you let at least the top of the card have talking points rather than...
You want Roman Reigns to free ball it?
Yes.
Like you want him to just free call
yes.
it?
Yeah, I would like to see that, man.
That was so long ago, right? To his credit.
It was like a year ago.
They have right now enough clout to be able to make mistakes, and people are still gonna watch. I mean,
the thing
we
is,
shit on the product all the time, and we're still watching it.
Look,
right?
I heard Corbin.
Braun and Reigns closed the night. I think Reigns puts Braun through a table.
Yeah.
Did that get anybody in trouble?
Nah, because he struggled so much with that Samoan drop, and it was like the fucking
What
was the move? Fucking
the what?
Samoan drop.
It's like a Samoan drop, but it was like across like the small of his back. Like it was weird. Yeah, he struggled.
White noise.
Yeah, like a white noise. That's what it looked like.
It is Braun Strowman though.
Yo, but I mean,
Samoan noise.
you pretty much made it look like he just kind of laid on your back and you fell
and
back.
Roman Reigns makes it look like he's top potential.
Nah,
to Vince.
Nah.
Red alert, John, shine a light down. On the front lines of my mind now.
Only had a number 2 at
Savage.
McDonald's with no pickles.
Talk to me.
Why don't you talk to the faces and tell them what SmackDown was all about this week?
I'm not talking to them. On a serious note, we had
About to be
SmackDown
serious for a moment.
On 9/11. So WWE, shout out to all the content on social media, because WWE definitely was one of the only sports entertainment vehicles that actually addressed 9/11 when it did occur. It was a time.
They were one of the first things to run.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I think it was like the first mass
gathering,
sporting
event. Yeah, like,
first sporting
first
event.
mass gathering of people.
Yeah, because it was on the 12th, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and
which is
as far
crazy.
as
Yo,
MLB,
people, we
NFL, they all canceled. You know,
we were like, we remember that shit.
we were
Like people
freshmen in
were
high
afraid to go to
man.
places.
I was in
you know?
4th grade. I remember
You
that
were
day very
fourth
clearly.
grade?
Yeah, man.
I was a freshman in high school.
I was a freshman in high school.
Jesus.
Yeah.
He said,
I
was in 4th grade.
All of you bastards. I was in college.
Oh man, yo, so
But
Jeff
they
Hardy
Jeff
opens
Hardy.
the show real like he does the.
I get it because he's old.
Oh.
What do you think about that? He sang his obsolete, right?
Yeah,
I love Jeff Hardy, and it's gonna be a sad day when he
dies
retires.
this weekend. We
And I'm
got monster wrestlers at this point: Nakamura, Jeff Hardy, and Randy Orton. Come
And this
out.
time, I don't think it's Nakamura's fault.
Nah,
this
Nakamura was
time-
giving some stiff shots.
Yeah,
He was trying.
it's
The
like
beginning
yo,
of the
come on.
match was like
It was okay.
strong. It started strong.
It was not the way to open up SmackDown.
Can we all agree
You know who
that
should have opened the show? Cien Almas and Zelina.
Yes.
Oh, but we'll get to
Especially because of the connection that they had.
that.
they're
Oh, word,
definitely
word.
hot right now?
Yeah, that's
They're
true.
definitely
Especially
No,
when
but
they
Zelina Vega
Zelina's
has, like,
father.
yeah, her father passed
her
away
father
at
passed
11.
away.
That's what I'm saying.
So that would have been a nice way to open the show, like go right into like something like heartfelt like that.
That would have been hard
Vince
for
McMahon
her.
gave
as
her a
well.
hug
But then the problem
backstage.
is you're taking a heel and making her babyface.
But you
No,
know
no,
what?
no,
If-
but you're not acknowledging that on the show itself.
Right
It's just a
there.
little,
You
little
know,
no
like a little freebie to Zelina to be like, "Hey, look,
Word.
we're with you." You know,
word.
open the show like right fresh from like the 10
because
bell toll.
especially-
look, they do like Cien Almas and her a
They
lot.
do.
Mhm.
They do. It works.
They're very high on her.
People are out there doing the pose everywhere,
The tranquilo pose.
Oh, word.
and especially
Hardy-
they opened up versus R-Truth and Carmella.
Yeah, that's later in the show. Though.
Yeah. But I'm saying that would have been a great way to open up the show.
Yeah, definitely. Jeff Hardy though, if I don't see a swanton off the cage, off the Hell in a Cell,
This is
Do you
the
guys expect something big? He keeps
yeah, I
pushing
expect something
big.
yeah. I think
He
this
says
is it.
memorable.
I think
This is it. I think both the Hardys are gone because
he's
yo,
made it
Jeff-
known that Hell in a Cell was one of the last things he wanted to do in the company.
and Matt Hardy kind of tweeting his little cryptic
Well,
tweet. He's winding down, so I can see them both starting to fade back. And like you said, this is one of the things he's wanted to do. Why the fuck not? Yo,
Is
let
this-
him like come off of something big, fucking fly off the Titantron, do something crazy.
I mean,
Wow,
Christ.
just instant death.
You want to kill him and bury him,
Right.
Right.
All get it all out the way
Jesus.
in one pay-per-view.
Is this one of the 2 Hell in a Cell matches that will be on the pay-per-view?
Yeah.
I think
it's one of the ones that doesn't really deserve to be. in
Yeah.
Hell in
I
a Cell.
agree.
And you know what?
Wow.
Which one deserves to be?
Yeah, the one with
AJ Styles, right?
Samoa Joe.
But AJ Styles did nothing for it on this promo.
Yo,
This
I said it
promo-
on Twitter, man. He has been killing this entire feud. His promo, the back and forth is just not there.
Yo,
It is
killing
not
it in the
there.
worst kind of way. Like it was just not
Terrible.
clicking.
And I'm not so sure it's just him.
To
Like,
be honest, I'm not mad at it though.
I'm not entirely mad at it.
You like that?
I think
I
it's
don't
going to
care. I
affect
just
the
don't
in-ring
care.
product. I
No.
think
I
it's
don't
going
think
to
it will.
affect it.
I don't think it will.
I think they have the ability to produce a very good match, but it keeps it from being a great match because we're not invested in the feud.
I don't know about you, but I'm pretty invested because that SummerSlam match is pretty dope.
The promo hasn't hyped me up for anything else. I understand Wendy's upset.
Look,
you
at
know?
the end of the day, there's only so much.
Not much else.
At the end of the day, there's not only so much that
Bring
AJ can
out
do.
some stuff from TNA. Bring up some stuff
They
from
can't.
history.
They can't.
They can say stuff,
They
yo.
can say
Like
stuff.
They can say
directly,
stuff, but
right?
you know,
All that
They can
shit
say
is
backstage
copyrighted,
stuff
though.
between them. You know what I mean? One of the things about the promos we've seen, even the
but-
John Cena,
but this
The
is-
Rock,
But this
John
is
Cena, The Rock. The reason why
but
that
this
kind
is
of
us.
worked is because they were throwing some personal jabs at each
Okay,
other.
but
Same
that-
thing with John
that's a
Cena
different-
and Miz.
That's- Look, with this feud, it's the first time this happened in a WWE ring, and
second
as
time.
far well, yeah, but I'm saying like this feud is the first time they've done it in WWE.
This work, I got you.
And Vince, Vince, he thinks we're stupid. And for a lot of the fans that just buy a ticket to go because it's a WWE event, he's right. We are stupid because we're going to eat that shit up either way. You can't go and talk about all those past things that happened because it's not a direct correlation of what's happening right now. This feud right now is more about AJ's family, whereas before it wasn't about that. You can't just throw that stuff in there right now.
But we had a ginormous dose of AJ's family in the first match.
But that's
We're
what I'm
not
saying.
talking about the second match, right?
But they have to feed off that energy now because that's what they started with. They can't just go.
But that's what
You
I'm
know.
saying. If it's a deep rooted relationship, there's many layers to this, right?
No, of course. Of
So
course.
so you could have jumped into
but
that.
like again,
and one could argue that the fact that they didn't is why they don't have a Hell in a Cell match.
There's a few matches on this card that deserve that Hell in a Cell.
this is the first time a Hell in a Cell pay-per-view should be all Hell in a Cells.
Yeah.
You know,
Honestly.
you know what had to be a Hell in a
long
Cell?
time.
You guys know what day it is?
Ooh,
What day is it?
it's Wednesday.
For those who may know.
Bruce's Day? The bar?
I just don't want to hear his music no more.
It's that Guerrero, his
Yeah,
wife,
yeah.
is a cabaret dancer now, so he gotta.
I don't care, man.
Rusev
Serenade
Day
her every night.
advances
Stop
to the
fucking
to face the New
Stupid
Day.
ass, singing ass.
That might be interesting. You had New Day again on commentary. You know, you had Big E
They were baking
actually making pancakes
Yeah,
in
yo,
the
you
bowl.
know,
Like he
but-
had the whole mix
Yeah.
in
They
there.
had the
R-Truth looking sprightly in the ring.
Yo, our truth is like having like a nice
Jesus.
little
He's
youth,
keeping me-
I love that. You know what? R-Truth has been on the shelf for some time. He's coming out here trying to prove himself.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's
I like
a nice
that.
little like
Yeah.
I like that.
keeps a lower on the mid to
Yeah.
lower card for a long
Alright,
time.
eating healthy like that, coming out with a snack and shit.
You just made the list.
Snack time.
I
What's
don't disagree with Corey.
Okay. In-
Carmella is not as money as she was. She cost him that match.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
She cost Truth that
But he's
match.
still looking for little Jimmy. So, you got to give him the benefit of the
Shout out
doubt.
to Little Jimmy.
By the way, it would be an interesting back and forth between Carmella and Selena.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
What was not an interesting.
You talking about wrestling?
Tell him,
Yeah,
JP. Tell him about Pacho.
Yo, shout out to two moms, yo,
Yeah,
out there
yo,
looking delicious.
Yo, shout out, but
Look at
like I
delicious.
didn't want to see that.
But you know it's gonna be a
Nobody.
terrible match. You know this was not about them. What I did enjoy about this though was we saw a little bit of intergender situation happening with
Right.
the men's attacking Brie a little bit, right?
And then
Well,
Daniel
isn't
Bryan
that the
almost
Hell in the
landed.
Cell match now? It's an intergender match.
Is it?
That's what I heard.
It's
If I
It's
don't
a
see
mixed
them,
tag.
if I don't
mixed,
see the
but
Miz,
tag.
It's still mixed tag.
Whatever that is on top of the cage. I forgot his fucking move.
oh the
Skull Crush finale.
Yeah,
Gold
Skull
Crush finale.
off the
Man.
top of the cell.
To Brie Bella,
Nah.
I'll take back everything I say.
All right.
If he could do the Skull Crusher finale off
And
the
if she
cage.
lands
Just
on the
let her
ring,
do a suicide dive.
oh my
Damn.
Jeez.
she's gonna botch it.
You can look.
Pretty chubby. Why don't you suicide dive into
I
NXT,
looked,
man?
Oh, just make sure to miss the ropes. So what happened on NXT, yo?
So we start off NXT's episode with the return of Oni Larkin and Danny Burch defeating the team of Cesar Bonani and Adrian Jude.
Joe. I guess I don't know. Yo, but Oni Loken and Danny Burch, yo, over like Rover,
great.
yo.
They look
Over like
great,
Rover,
man.
yo. The crowd is behind them.
They must work out.
I mean, the last great match we saw him against was Undisputed Era, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
They put on some matches.
Hey, he can wrestle. You know who else is over with some new music? Ciampa.
Yeah.
Tommaso
new music?
Ciampa.
Yeah,
He got some new music for
he's
that.
got a new little ditty to come out to.
Did it work?
Yeah.
The question is,
I ain't
did it
mad.
work? He's been months without anything.
He could come out
I mean,
to like
look.
a slow fart, and people will be like, "Oh shit, it's Ciampa, my G."
His
It's a slow fart."
song did start off, and I kind of thought Taz was coming out.
Yes, sir.
So it's got weird elements to it. I don't want to get too into it.
But it's dope.
Wonder what Taz has to say about that shit.
Look, you
Talking
can
about
listen to Taz's podcast, what you're here right now.
Or you
That
can
guy's
not
over.
listen to it. Listen to us instead.
Then we got a squash match between Shayna Baszler defeating Violet Payne.
She was in violent pain.
Yeah, she definitely was. And afterwards, we got another
Velveteen
semi
Dreams,
squash
like life.
match with Lars Sullivan
Poor-
and Raul Mendoza.
Lars Sullivan is like a piece of untoasted bread.
What?
That's what he looks like.
Texas
to me.
toast?
That's what he looks like. He looks like
Texas toast may be more
Or
accurate.
English
you know the
muffin?
toast guy from SpongeBob?
No.
All right,
Those guys-
But he need butter.
I don't know, but this guy was in the Cruiserweight Classic,
I
right?
know.
He
It's a talent in the ring,
he
man.
is talented.
They use him
but
for talent to get over and stuff.
It's been interesting how like the Japanese stars have been able to come over even without the promo skills, and the Mexican stars haven't been able to. What's going on?
That's
Well,
'cause their
stay
style
tuned.
of wrestling.
Stay tuned to that because well, you know, the whole Phoenix and Pentagon story. So
Oh, with Rey Mysterio, right? That they're
Well-
supposed to come over as a faction. Is that the?
I don't know about Ray though. Ray, anybody? I don't have any update on that because that's been. In
Well,
the
when I
air for
spoke
a
to him
while.
last
That's
week-
what I heard most recently is Ray.
something
is
about
coming
Latin
over.
America, right?
Ah,
Like a Latin America stable.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
Yo,
fire.
I would love that, dog.
Pentagon, Ray Phoenix, and Ray.
You know who they're gonna face?
Who? The
Cien
Colognes?
Almas. Cien Almas and,
Colognes?
and maybe the Colognes.
Jesus Christ.
Nah.
With this booking, I wouldn't be surprised. Come on.
No, I would be because they haven't even used them in forever.
What happens
They
if they
were
bring
used
back
last week.
Carlito?
They
If they
should've.
bring out Carlito,
They
that's,
should. I think
now you got
that's-
something.
I think that's Sip Shield already.
Word.
Oh, so
Guys, the Mae Young Classic. Shout out to the Mae Young Classic.
I'm
we're gonna
going
really
now.
cover that next week. Shout out to next week's episode.
yeah, we'll talk
Yes.
about the whole Mae Young
We'll
Classic
give you
next
a
week.
good cover on that.
I mean, the
Oh, we gonna
matches.
cover all of it.
No, I mean the matches are still ongoing and everything, so we'll give it a couple weeks to get a lot to talk about. You know?
I don't know who won.
You want to. You know what we can do is we can give you some scoop on Evolution though.
Oh,
Because you know we got
Because
that
it's a
scoop.
mystery.
Evolution.
tell me, Darwin, what's going on?
Speaking of Evolution, what's the card? What's the rumored card on
As far as I've got,
It's all women.
right?
Let's
that? Damn. What are they thinking?
Caitlyn Jenner did not make the cut.
Who the fuck?
You just made the list.
For those who may not
Moving
know.
on.
Who the fuck hired
Pause.
Vince Russo
I
back?
don't have it there. It's not there.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, so let's go real quick. They
First
got
the Ace
Rhea
and the
Ripley versus Ginny versus Killer Kelly, who is kind of like an oxymoron. Shout out to her. I don't know how you call yourself Killer Kelly when damn thick that's
Yeah.
You just made the list.
He looks like.
Okay,
Yo,
women's
she's
title.
fire.
That's gonna be pretty good. I like that. I like that. That looks
For
like
UK
money.
Championship, that's a nice little
Yeah.
match.
UK Women's Champion.
They
like
got a
that.
special
I like
announcement
that.
plan. They got Carmella talk show segments.
Oh,
Versus
with
the
the
Ladies
with the
of
Ladies
Glow.
of Glow, which is
Ladies
dope.
of
I
Glow.
give them a
dope.
shout out.
That could be
Okay.
dope. Yo,
I could see them getting into like a little
a
tussle.
scuffle. Yeah.
How about setting up a match
Remember-
at WrestleMania?
Remember, listen. The Ladies of Glow actually wrestled. They
Yeah.
were
Yeah, that's what I
trained.
mean.
Chavo
Yeah.
Guerrero was
Yeah.
training these women, so
Mhm.
that could happen.
After that, they got Riot Squad versus Sasha Banks, Bailey, and Ivory.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That might be a little. I hope, are they gonna do backstories to this shit? Because I would like to see a little story.
Yeah,
They don't
how
have
did
time.
this happen?
I'm
Is
just-
what I wanna
you
know.
know what?
They're not gonna have time. We
I'm
go
s-
straight from.
It's October 28th.
That's what I'm saying.
The Mae Young Classic finale is scheduled there too. We're gonna keep that a secret.
Because there's injuries involved with that one.
Yeah.
So-
We'll keep that one a secret.
damn.
20
Everybody
women
dead.
battle royal.
Oh,
Winner
this is the
faces
over budget battle royal.
Yeah, the pretty
Oh
much.
my God.
Kyrie Zane for the Kyrie Zane will face the winner for the NXT Women's title that night.
A little bit like of an all-in setup here, huh?
AJ Lee. I've seen this before.
I've seen this before,
Asuka versus Ember Moon.
which will be an awesome match. That might
Okay.
be one of the better matches.
If
of the
they
night.
let them go, yeah.
If they let them go.
Rumored.
But then Naomi versus Melina?
I like it because
wanna
it was.
know-
It's a battle of the booties.
Oh,
Right?
they have been
Ooh.
on Twitter.
They have the
Melina was like, "Oh, it'd be an honor to face you. You
Oh,
know, I
really?
love you so much."
Nah, I don't like that. Then
And they and she put like a picture of
That's
both of
corny.
them doing a
There's
split.
no bad blood.
So
there,
it's gonna be like
That's
a
beef.
corny.
non
Split contest? I'm out. I already ripped one pair.
Melina don't got back anymore.
So we
though.
can't like.
Here's one I think we'll probably get a little something out of: Mickey versus Lita.
That's gonna be a good match.
I think that'll be fun. Lita's
Old
gotta
school.
do. She's gotta do the crotch grab that Mickey James did to Trish Stratus.
Okay,
I've seen
Joey
it-
Ryan.
I've seen that before.
Alexa Bliss versus Trish Stratus already been announced.
that could be a
Hey.
fun one too.
They got
It could be.
They
It
got
could be.
so they're gonna do a multiple tag team: Alicia Fox and Kelly Kelly versus the Iconics versus Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville versus Beth Phoenix and Natalia for the first ever women's tag title.
So Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville?
Are over like
I can
I
see the
like the
Iconics
Iconics,
getting it
yeah,
though.
I like
The
Yeah.
Iconics are not over right now, though.
I mean, like they're hot. They got the crowd popping. And
They
they
got
got
the
the
most-
movement going.
we got-
Like the shit they're saying is not clever. It's gotten
Nah.
stale. I'll give you that.
Nah, the last few weeks,
came out with a
people
bang.
are booing because it's stale. There's a
Nah.
difference.
Right,
Yo,
it's gotten
that's
stale.
it.
Yeah, came out strong though.
There's a
They
difference.
came out strong. You notice the difference.
Let them get the titles though.
Ah,
They're
let's see what happens.
they're the only real
Look.
female tag team.
The thing
It's
is, when it comes to heels, fuck the fans. That's
Yeah.
what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Because it makes the baby faces want to be the winners even more. That makes the fans more invested on who's going to take it away from them. So I say give it to them.
The last two matches
I'll
on the
give it to
card
you.
will be for the women's titles for each brand. Raws will see Ronda Rousey and Nikki Bella, and
Why?
SmackDowns will see Becky Lynch and Charlotte. I mean,
I hate
Charlotte,
knowing
yeah.
that Becky Lynch and Charlotte are gonna wrestle twice for the title. Like it's gonna be
that
completely
does
irrelevant.
that mean the strap change hands?
Nah, I don't know. I don't know if it does. It just means that it's irrelevant. This Hell in a Cell match is irrelevant because either way,
It's not
they're gonna face
conclusion.
again in Evolution.
Well, it's not
so
in
who
a Hell
gives
in a
a
Cell.
fuck?
That's why it's irrelevant.
Yeah, well, it's irrelevant for all sorts of reasons.
What the fuck?
Two
Massimo.
people that can barely wrestle are going after the main title.
I hope John Cena comes out and interferes.
Oh my
He
god.
Nah,
puts
I
Nikki
hope,
Bella in the
I hope
STF.
Santina Morella comes out.
So whose bright idea was this? Is Nikki selling
Come
that
on,
much
you asking
merch?
that question? You know what
Is
idea that
Nikki
was?
selling that much merch? Like this is the thing. Like
Not
why?
only that,
Leave him on Total Bella.
but we
Divas.
might as well get to Hell in a Cell.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall. You can have any type of match you want. Hell in the Cell. Oh my God! Diabolical structure. Satanic. It is custom built for injury. It's 20 feet high. The most ominous structure ever erected. The pain that these two men are preparing to endure is inhuman. This is truly hell in a cell. Hell in a cell.
This JR is the main event.
Gentlemen, are
We
you
might
ready
as
to go
well.
to hell?
Well,
Oh,
fucking,
easy.
If we're gonna keep talking about Nikki Bella,
Look, the Giants got a game that night, so I'm not ready.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I
I'm more
feel your
excited,
pain.
no doubt. I'm more excited to see Tyreek Hill
Football,
and
yeah.
Patrick Mahomes give me these wins.
Yeah, let's talk about
That's
Mitch
what you
Trubisky shitting the bed. No, actually, let's get back to wrestling. Let's get back to
these Jets,
Talk about some bears in the
but
cage.
but to
Shout out
get
to the
to
Jets.
go back
Shout
to
out to
hell
the
and talk about a Bella, right? We're gonna be talking about Brie Bella and Tanya Bryant versus the Miz.
Oh
well,
my
let's do the
God.
whole card. Let's do the card.
Right? So,
You
like,
pulled it up. That's
That's the card right
oh,
there.
okay. My bad.
It's right there.
But Maurice was never great in the ring.
Yeah, she was eye candy.
She's a ballet, yo.
Yeah, and
She's
that's why this match is gonna be terrible.
Yeah, I'm not with it.
It's a shame because Daniel Bryan and the Miz can do magic, but I think they're gonna keep teasing this out. They're gonna flesh this out till Mania.
Well, especially after he got the contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, now they can.
Extended.
Now can they play?
They
can
give him an
play this
offer
out.
he couldn't refuse.
this Hell in a Cell match between
Title
Jeff
match.
Hardy and
Look.
Randy Orton, guys.
We're not.
Oh,
I don't. Is it
this
gonna
is
come out
where
early?
Jeff Hardy dies.
Yeah.
And you know
agree.
what?
Talked
They
about
should have
that.
made
Yeah.
this 5 stages hell match
Why? You
Similar
want him
to-
to die even more?
similar to what they did in Ready to Rumble. Like you got to go through cage. If you're gonna give me this bullshit,
Nah, Jeff
give me
Hardy
something I can watch.
is gonna swanton. He's gonna swing
American
him off
Horror
the
Story.
Hell in
The
a
shit
Cell
out of
by-
this.
No, but for real, Jeff Hardy, this is where he
Nah,
turns
for
to
fake.
dust. Like he's gonna
Yeah.
swanton off that cage.
Yeah,
And I think that's where he should just call it fucking quits.
His
Give us
call- his
the match
ability
of
to
our
walk.
lives, yo.
If I see him on SmackDown next week, I'm gonna be tight.
What he said. It will be Rusev Day, I predict. For the tag team titles. New Day versus Rusev
Yo,
Day.
we've done no
You think they're gonna win?
Let's do predictions.
We'll do it at the end. Yeah, we do it at the end.
We'll do it at the end. Yeah.
New Day.
I like New Day. I like this match. It's gonna be entertaining. I think.
I'm a little upset that the bar didn't get it done though.
You wanted to see another.
Yeah, I wanted a good match.
It's the platform match for the tag division, right? It's
Yeah, but
the
fuck
main
'em.
event. Nobody else has come close to a good match.
But I feel
New
like
Day
I'm-
and Bar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The Usos, bro.
Yeah, but we've
Those
seen
are
that plenty of
the-
times right now.
A lot of times they've been gypped on time though.
That's true.
I-
But yo,
But
the
they still
Usos
delivered.
Like, yeah, if the Usos can get some work,
McIntyre and Ziggler versus Seth and Dean for the Raw tag straps.
that's where they
That's
take
gonna be-
it,
that's gonna
man.
be-
That's
I
gonna be a
don't
good
see
match.
the Shield not walking out of the
With
the
all the
arena with
titles,
every single
as the
title.
greatest faction of
I
all
see
time.
that. I see that for the new stable. that
Spoiler
just joined.
alert.
I see that for Braun, the Pack. But
Yeah.
Nah, I don't see
The
that.
dogs,
the dogs
of war.
Dogs of War is
If
what
they have all those dogs, somebody biting, right?
Not necessarily. They could just be all like
We got Becky
nice
Lynch,
dogs.
Charlotte Flair,
That's gonna
Alright.
be.
which should be in a cage, but we know this match doesn't matter because at Evolution they get a rematch no matter what.
Unless it ends in a no contest.
Either way, they get a rematch. This match literally does not matter. It could end in a no contest. It could end in a win for Charlotte. It could end in a win for
And I think
Becky
it would
Lynch.
have.
It could end in a win for your mom.
But also,
And I
there's
think-
always a rematch clause.
all right, how about Ronda Rousey, Alexa Bliss for the title?
I just hope it's not a squash match, man.
Nah.
Well, I know exactly the result because we got the leads card. So
yeah, pretty much.
Alexa Bliss ain't winning.
Yeah,
oh
definitely
man, AJ Styles and Samoa Joe not in the cage.
not in the cage, but still gonna be exciting. I want to see it to him, Steve.
Don't say it.
Say it.
No. All right, you know what? Maybe I won't say it. How about that?
All right, man. It's your prerogative.
Just leave it hanging. Do it.
How the fuck do you not have this match in the cell?
Oh, that's crazy
Yeah.
because
It's
Dude,
the
this-
one feud that
This
makes
seems
sense.
like a blood feud. Like
Same
Samoa
as-
Joe and AJ are going for blood, especially the second time around.
you know it'd be really funny if Drake Maverick managed.
Oh my
Well,
the shark cage on the top of the ring.
Is it maybe not in the cage because this isn't the final match?
Yeah, of course not.
I don't give a
Probably
fuck.
But it's
Probably
a hell in a
not.
cell.
This-
Why not take
fucking
the
pay-per-view.
opportunity?
So now does Joe walk all champ?
Yo, Kevin Owens and Braun Strowman had a cage match, and then they are fucking buddies right now. So
Word.
I think
does it matter?
I think Styles
is
carries the
logic?
strap for longer.
Ah.
And then we got Roman Reigns and Braun
With,
in a Hell in a Cell.
with Mick Foley
Mick
in there.
Foley.
Isn't he traumatized enough? This is trauma.
How about
this?
this?
Man jumped off the cage.
How about we just end Mick Foley forever and throw him off again?
I think
All
we
right.
need to talk to Noel.
Oh well.
Damn, yo. I don't even like honestly, this is a ploy by WWE to get you to fucking watch this match. It wants the people not to walk out on Roman Reigns like they have in the past.
Oh.
They want people to stick around.
Then they should have put us in the cage and not Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman. Now we have no reason why AJ Styles and Samoa Joe are not in a cage in a Hell in a Cell
Because of
match.
them?
Yes.
Yo, AJ Styles
Because
is
if they would have been in a Hell in a Cell match, it would have stole the show.
No,
And then everyone left early.
No,
It
I blame it
could've.
on Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, that one's even more.
That
yo,
was-
honestly,
that
that,
shit is
that one
stupid.
has no effect though.
But
It
that
should
one
have no effect. This is a Hell in a Cell pay-per-view.
That's what it sounds like.
Have somebody
So-
in the back bring down the cage during every match.
So
Just fuck
TNA
with
used to have a
everybody.
pay-per-view called Lockdown
Yeah.
where every single match was a cage match of some sort.
Oh,
Nice.
This was the one time the E
They
could have
could've done
bit TNA and it would have
Yeah.
worked.
Oh,
Yeah,
God, no. They're going to stick
kind of.
Foley in it better. Let's just get Foley. Let's just make Foley the new Tim White. Shout out to
So
Tim
what
White.
role does he play in this match? If like at all?
To die.
Tim White.
Yeah.
To throw him off the top of the cage and kill him once and for all.
Yeah,
Potential of
it is
throwing him off the
exactly what
cage.
you
but isn't it
idiots
20
think.
years since the match?
So that means he has to do it again.
Shout out to the Bruce Pritchard show.
Why?
He covered the 98 King of the Ring, the Hell in a Cell match between Undertaker and Mankind. He really does a good cover on that, but you're not gonna get that match.
Nah,
You're not getting.
you
it.
never will though.
So I
It's
asked once again,
But that was
where
unexpected.
do you see Mick Foley taking this bump? Like,
No.
how do you see that playing
Pure
out? Mick
marketing.
Foley, in my head, I can't see this match.
So Mick Foley's got to be able to cost somebody the title.
You think so? You think he's a babyface, is he not?
That's what I'm saying.
So
He's
why
gotta
would
be
he?
able to
I mean, he
cost
was-
somebody
Or is
the
he?
title,
Tune
right?
in.
Right? or by mistake, right?
Braun tries
And they
to
get
throw him
chokeslammed
off,
by Braun.
and then he catches the Sacco instead.
Nah.
And then
That's
that's
something.
how Reigns wins.
Yeah,
Nah, I
Braun-
think he goes to throw Foley off, and Reigns like spears him off
Spears
the
him.
cage.
Well, that's it. Let's just predict something that's so disappointing we
Braun
won't
taking a
even
hit
want to
off the
see,
cage. I don't see that.
Prediction.
and that's what we're gonna get.
I bet. All right, so predictions.
So predictions.
All right. So
we're gonna
Ms.
go-
Maurice and fucking Bella and fucking
Mischief started
Daniel
off.
Bryan.
Who you got?
I got like popcorn, soda. I'm gonna be getting concessions.
I got
in my
open
house.
crib, so if you guys
I
want to
really
come
don't give a
through,
damn
I
about
got a
this
million
match.
other things I'd rather do.
Yeah, for real. This match, the best thing that can happen is that they kind of attack each other. They just attack each
Shout
other.
out to Bray Watch.
Bray Watch.
Bray Watch.
This shit threw me off.
Pretty Chubby just showed us a meme.
Yo,
Shout out to Bray Watch.
So
nah, this
I don't
match.
care, but I think they're just gonna end in like some sort of dust up between Daniel Bryan and Miz.
I'm going with Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella.
All right.
For this one, yeah.
nah, I'm going Miz and
I'm going Miz and Maurice.
I think it's gonna end in a no contest.
Old school.
I'm gonna go Brian and Bella, and hopefully the wives disappear after this.
Oh, okay. I like the
Yes.
Miz and Maurice, like you guys. Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton, Hell in a Cell.
Orton wins.
I
That's
find
the
it
only way
hard to
this makes
believe
sense.
that anybody but Orton comes out with the win on that one.
Yeah.
Nah,
All the
guys.
other competitors are gonna lose this match. Randy Orton's.
Old school.
I'm with
Oh
it.
my god!
So to bring up an old school spot, this is gonna kind of be like Morocco and Snuka, where you're gonna see Jeff hit the swanton, but Orton takes the win.
Okay. Okay.
Put the swanton off the cage.
Yeah, it's gonna be memorable, and everyone's gonna forget about the actual win at the
Win
end.
at the end. Okay.
And
then
we'll
guys-
never have to
How
see
dope would it
Hardy
be?
again,
Because he's done
hopefully.
something kind of similar. How dope would it be if he climbs like through the inside of the cage? How it does like a drop.
Nah, they make the cage high as hell.
And land
now.
on the steel
And that's
steps.
why it would be crazy.
Bro, he's not.
And then those ankles would be like,
That's
snap,
none of
snap.
my business.
He's gonna die.
Pretty Chubby. How you think Jeff Hardy's dying?
Oh my god! I do not wish that on that.
We do what I wish that, ladies and gentlemen. It's just these
You know,
are
we
these
keep
are
on
happen.
saying that Jeff's the one that's gonna die, but in interviews recently, hasn't Jeff said that he doesn't protect anyone on the Swanton anymore? So we really should be afraid for Randy.
Nah. Fuck
If
him.
he
Like,
were
I
Jerry-
don't even wash his hands. So how hard he's gonna do that? Swat
Maybe
time.
that's
Apparently-
how he dies.
Apparently,
Some
Paige doesn't either.
infections.
So is it safe to say that if Jeff Hardy wins this match, he'll be in the Hall of Fame next year?
Oh,
I
he's
think
gotta be.
the
You gotta
Hardy
as a
Boys,
tag
sometime,
team
bro.
though.
Hardy Boys,
Yeah, the Hardy-
Yeah.
Tag team first. Tag
Yeah.
team first.
Tag
New
team
Day
only.
for-
Tag team only.
Tag team
Tag
only.
team only. Tag team only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New Day keeps it. There's no real reason to. This
Yeah,
seems like
yeah.
a Rusev Day kind of thing. Because
Yeah,
they can just keep New Day together.
I
this
think-
this is inconsequential. They're just gonna-
yeah. I don't see New Day losing this one.
Okay. Pretty Chubby.
They just got him.
Pretty Chubby.
New Day retains.
Old school.
New Day.
And Nuevo Dia. New Day retains.
Fuck. Oh yeah, it's gonna be Rusev Day, man.
How about no? Fuck you.
It's gonna be Rusev Day
If
because
it's
they don't really need the titles.
But if it's
Hey, look.
I
How about
need that
this?
shit.
How about we don't need to hear Aiden English sing anymore?
Yeah, for
We
real.
really
Yo,
don't.
or rap.
We
Like,
really
please.
don't.
Yeah.
Like, yo, just
We really
let
don't.
it-
if
let
it, if it
alone.
is Rusev Day, they're just gonna be a transitional champion.
I
Yeah.
hope they bring Shaw
Yeah.
Guerrero in.
Ah.
If Rusev.
Well, what
Yeah.
I'll
about
sign up for that.
how
Yeah.
about Raw's tag titles, guys? What do you feel about that?
I'd be pressed if you told me anything other than the Shield.
And I'm gonna tell you, Drew and Dolph are gonna retain.
Shoot off that
in-
JP.
Go ahead.
in my heart.
They have these dogs now. There's no way that the Shield's gonna go. Nah.
Bitch ass
In my
perros.
heart, I want Dolph Ziggler and Drew
Listen.
McIntyre.
Listen, you just saw
No,
they brought out the whole roster of TNA. They brought out New Japan, right? And the Shield smash. You don't have the Shield going over on the right before the
4
pay per
hours
view.
later.
Yeah.
Oh, it's something similar to your intro last week, right? Oh,
Savage.
I'm gonna have fun editing.
see you at Mania. I'll see you in hell.
Submission.
It's horrible.
Yo, that's not gonna happen.
But what
You
you
didn't just put out the top 10 factions of all time with the Shield #1 for them not to walk out of this fucking pay-per-view with all the titles.
All right.
They're gonna be one of those factions that just has all.
Because at the end of the day, Cerberus is the biggest three-headed dog out there. So Cerberus.
Get up in your Greek mythology,
Greek
motherfucker.
mythology. Yeah.
Wu-Tang.
Pick up a book.
Pretty chubby.
Yo, get off of Pornhub.
Yo, that ass.
I'm only using your
The real
subscription.
Honor Club.
You're welcome.
Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose
Yeah.
are crowned new
Alright.
champs.
Yeah.
Old school.
I didn't go yet, huh?
I think we're all gonna go for except for
Rollins and Ambrose.
Except
Sure.
for JP Savage.
and
Yeah,
the
pretty
villain
much.
also gonna go with Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler.
Okay.
I feel the dogs.
I
are
know
gonna
I like
come out
it.
with the
I hope
all
so.
straps. Yeah, Charlotte, Becky.
It's Becky's time.
No, it's not.
Mischief, what's up?
I think Charlotte wins it at Evolution.
Okay.
So Becky Lynch wins it now.
Okay. Oh,
It's hard to go against that. Actually, I thought she was just gonna retain until Evolution.
Everybody
what I
shut the
think.
fuck up.
Okay.
Becky Lynch got her title
But-
reign.
But I
Shut
could,
up.
but I could
Nah,
also see
Charlotte.
her winning it for a bigger payoff at Evolution. So
Pretty chubby. Who you got?
I think it's gonna be a known contest.
No
Disqualification, right?
Just like AJ
yeah, I can
Samoa
see
Joe at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
That's why we got him again now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's
yeah,
a good point.
exactly.
Old
Okay,
school.
pretty chubby Flacco.
Becky takes it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I could second and I could third Pretty Chubby and JP. I'm gonna go with the no contest on that, man.
Oh.
Ronda Rousey though and Alexa Bliss for Raw's women's title, Mister.
What? Nah, Ronda keeps it. I don't see Alexa Bliss carrying this
As much as I want Alexa to win it,
Yeah.
Ronda, I don't see her losing that.
Yeah, I think we can all go for Ronda given the
Right.
spoiler
Yeah,
alert.
headlines.
But AJ Styles and Samoa Joe, that's gonna be
I wish I cared.
That's
I really did.
yeah.
I see another screwy finish and then a blow off at the next pay per view.
I
don't
think
believe in those
AJ
shows.
Styles' reign continues.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he retains.
Yeah.
Also,
Joe's
I think-
just gonna keep getting those title shots and never getting the title.
But what does Wendy get?
Wendy's gets the
nuts.
4 for 4.
Wendy gets daddy.
Hey.
Crystal Daniels. I'll go with AJ for the win.
AJ for the win. JP.
I'm gonna go Samoa.
Okay. I got AJ, and I'm gonna go ahead and just say I'm got Braun walking out with that strap finally. Who you got, Mischief?
See,
Main event.
this is gonna be the same answer as the fucking tag titles. My heart
want
wants
Braun.
so much Braun,
but it's Roman.
but it's
Roman.
gonna be motherfucking Roman.
I voted with my heart too, so yeah. Braun.
Damn.
Lee.
Oh, I'm with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see it any other way.
I'm gonna go with Braun.
You way to skip the line, asshole.
Pretty chubby.
At least Steve's got a thing for order.
I had a
Pretty chubby Flacco.
I'm
says
sorry.
Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman.
I'm sorry, pretty chubby Flacco. I'm a rude
You still talking,
individual.
motherfucker?
That's cool.
Not since Evolution has
That's
anyone
mad old school.
held all of the titles in the WWE. It's gonna be
Oh, what is that?
fucking the Shield, but it's gonna be the Shield with 3
That's
people
music?
instead of Evolution, who did 4 people,
I feel you in the 4 people, but
and no one
just-
gives a shit.
I can't get over
'Cause
that
it's
fucking
gonna
tone
be
in the
horrible.
background. What the fuck is that?
That's in music.
But I also think it
Shout
could
out to
be
Mr.
Braun, Andrew, and Dolph with the dogs right behind them.
Okay.
I want that so much, man. That'd be dope.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be
Like
nice,
the
man.
anti-shield.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Hey.
The
And
push
they'd
it.
be heels, but they'd be so over.
Exactly.
If they could defeat the Shield,
And
that
then
night,
they could do the 2 sweet too. No, I'm playing. That's
Nah.
stupid.
But I mean, that doesn't prevent the Shield from at some point retaliating and getting the belts just as planned, right? Because we already know who Roman's facing for Mania.
Yeah,
Hey.
I mean, like, fuck them.
Finn Balor.
Like at the end of the day, like I don't really care.
And fuck the pay per view.
You want to know who you know who I want to know?
I got
has
I got
role
a
in that
football game to
match?
watch. So
You
I
know
got
I
some
know
fantasy to win. Shout out to our fantasy league.
Well,
shout out
Just
to
on
y'all
our
taking
website.
L's.
what is Noel's role in this
Holla.
Hell in a Cell match? That's what I want.
She
None
gonna sit next to me
whatsoever.
watching the shit with the popcorn.
she's going with the real draw, Frank the Clown.
No.
Yo, fuck Frank the Clown.
Yo, that ass, yo.
That's aggressive.
Fuck him.
Nah, it's not aggressive enough.
Fuck him.
That's a lot of woman.
Fuck.
Damn.
Wow.
You just made the list.
I think that's all the fucking time we have for
Yeah,
y'all.
Yo,
We're gonna have real nice things. We're gonna have real nice things. Which
is
all
the
the
match of
nice
the
things that
With
exist.
extra sponsors, though, we're not gonna have
We
nice
ain't
things.
gonna have
guys,
no nice
which will
things.
be the match of the night?
Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton.
Giants versus Cowboys. Eli Manning versus Dak Prescott.
The match of the night will be me trying to log into that WWE network. That's what's gonna be the match of the night.
Oh, trust me, it's not gonna be like ROH's network. You'll actually get.
Nah,
grabs.
you know
Yeah.
what?
Grabs.
I think the Raw tag titles.
Yeah,
I think I can see or
Becky and Charlotte.
McIntyre. Oh, of course. Yeah. Oh, true. I forgot
Given
about
the spot
McIntyre.
that he's teasing, maybe
And-
Hardy, but if not, I like Styles.
Nah,
and Joe,
I
don't
think-
sleep.
At
Top
best-
three.
And I
Top
agree.
three,
Styles
Samo-
and Joe.
Styles and Joe. That's
Styles
another
and
one.
Joe is gonna be the match
I
of the
don't know.
night.
Those
I don't know.
three, I think, are my contenders.
What was the last like really awesome AJ Styles match?
Styles and Joe.
Styles and
Yeah.
Joe, Styles and
SummerSlam.
Cena.
Styles and Cena.
Mr. Peru.
I'm just saying.
Now,
Styles and
Styles-
Chad Gable on SmackDown.
What?
That was good. That was pretty good too.
That was.
Get the fuck.
That was dope.
Take the window.
Can't
even take the door.
Fuck out of here.
Potankin.
All right, we've had enough of this shit. Baby faces.
Well,
Well-
folks, thank you for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in.
No-
And of course,
Man, you're
don't forget
welcome.
to rate and review our podcast.
Rate and review.
Wait, what?
Rate with a T.
Yes.
Wow.
Extra D. And yeah, that's pretty much it. For
You're
Pretty Chubby
welcome.
Flacco, Old
Follow
School
us.
Joe, JP Savage, Elite Steven Mischief. I'm Victor Villain. 10 counts of 10 toes. We'll see
Soy
you next week.
Gordito.